What's happening, YouTube? Caliber here. We're here to do another 7 Deadly Sins video, and this one's gonna be a little different. So let me tell you what I have been doing in 7 Deadly Sins this past week. Also, don't forget to follow me on the banner above here, guys. I stream Tuesday through Friday, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time to 12 p.m. CST noon. So yeah, swing by if you have any questions. You know, if you want to check out some of the account progression going on and all that good stuff, feel free to stop by. We also have an amazing Discord below, guys. We have like over 700 members, I think, in there. Maybe it's 800. It's quite a few members in the Discord. All right, so I'm super excited to talk about some of this stuff. What have I been doing in 7 Deadly Sins? And I've been doing quite a bit of stuff. I've been all over the place. I've been farming. I've been getting it on. One of the huge things I did is I decided to hard focus PvP, guys. So I went over to PvP, went there, started hard focusing it. I was playing around with like Green Merlin, Green Bond, and Green Lizzie Hawk, and then ended up realizing something very, very cool in PvP. I found out I could run Green Merlin as a sub and run Hauser in here with all my strong characters, all my level 70 characters. I could go in here and do a little bit of PvP, and I can build up an ult gauge super quick. So I climbed all the way from gold into masters throughout the week, and I did some refreshes, of course, to make this happen. One of the things I did quite a bit of is I ended up building ults and stomping teams right from the get-go. Teams exactly like this right here. And what I would do is, this is the Hauser Wowzer Wombo combo here, guys. Go over to here, put these together, boom. He got another orb. He got 2 orbs, actually. Then we go like this, and then we go like this. And then he goes in there, and he hits super hard. They have some evasion stats on. That's fine. That's fine. The thing is, the damage is done right now. The damage is done. I got an ult up, and they're about to be in a lot of pain super quick. So this is what I've been doing. I've been using this combo to climb through PvP, and it's been such a blast, guys. I've absolutely been enjoying this so much. Going in there, 2-turn ulting people, and people realizing they're about to just have a bad day. All right, so gonna do a little bit more on this. Beat them up, extort them, go for a wham bam. Yes, that DPS is super thick right there, man. Super thick. Let's see what this guy has on the table now. I have 2 ults ready to blow right now. I have a Bond ult, and then I have a Hauser ult. And this person is looking to probably do some serious damage here with Jericho. That's probably what I would do, is I'd push this Jericho and make me cry a little bit. Oh, he purified. How cute. Oh gosh, he attacked the wrong person. You're not going to do nothing to Bond. You're not doing nothing to Bond. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you thought that was possible. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Go in here with a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and whoever this lands on, I really don't care, because at this point the fight's already over once Jericho's dead, and she's for sure dead here, regardless if this ult goes off. But this has been my life in PvP. I've been doing the same strat to just about everybody. Full clearing teams, triple kills, double kills. If I could do a quadruple kill, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to pull off one of those. But you know, this is the flavor of the week for me, man, and it's working rather well, and I'm loving it. One of the things I took into account when I created this PvP team is I looked at, hey, who are my strongest characters? And I hard focused my farm team right from the get-go. Quicker farming, more successful farming means I'm just going to be able to climb a little bit quicker, farm things up a lot quicker, build up more characters a lot quicker. So I decided, hey, you know, why not? Let's see if we can run these characters successfully in PvP, and they seem to be working rather well. We ended up slipping Merlin into the mix there and making her level 70 just to take our team CC a little bit higher. That was my train of thought when coming up with this PvP team. I wasn't looking for the perfect storm. I wasn't looking for, you know, anything in particular other than something that could climb rather well and do pretty decent, but at the same time, not going to interfere with me building up my farm team, making my farm team as strong as possible. And one thing I'd like to point out here, guys, we hit Masters 4. I have a fight history of 63 out of 65 matches won. So this is how successful this team worked out for me. Granted, there's a few things I did to make them be able to be the successful, make sure they're always getting that churn 1. And I'm going to show you right now. All right. First things first, guys, I focused on affinity on every character that is on my farm team here. Went in here, looked at the veggie salad and said, okay, I need these ingredients. So when there was some half off stamina farming going, I made sure I farmed that up super hard when I had the opportunities. And I've slowly been working on this for the past few weeks. I got fragrance floral right here, which is just, you know, a little flower cosmetic thingy that I'm able to slap on her. And I haven't been afraid to buy costumes in the shop, as you can tell. Every character that you level up that's a Hawk and Elizabeth, their costumes are going to carry over to each other, increasing your stats just a little bit more. Same thing with weapons. I have bought a few UR weapons from the cosmetic shop. And then you got these right here. And there's a few items in here that you can pick up. Took advantage of Merlin 2 with her affinity. Went ahead and got her affinity going on both green and red Merlin. Again, they carry over to each other. Might as well fill the closet up, get advantage of these registered stats right here from the costumes, and just slap these bad boys on. As you can tell here, this is registered, this is registered, this is registered, this is registered, and this is registered. This item right here is not registered. I can equip it if I want to and leave these ones registered just for the stats, and that's what I've been taking advantage of. So when I chose to farm up this food, I would turn around and pick a stage, the easy stage. I'd go in here to one of the characters, go into their affinity, look at their food and be like, okay, what exactly do we need from this? I got 130 fairy sprouts. I got 88 vegetables. You know what? I need vegetables, guys. Let's just say I'm halfway out of vegetables. I'd click go now right there. This would auto take me over to the stage, and then I would farm it on easy mode, guys. You might as well just farm it on easy mode. My understanding, there's not that much big of a difference from hard mode, and honestly, I didn't notice the difference. You're getting more farming in on your easy mode. You're getting 2 farms in versus 1 farm, and I feel like it was just as efficient, man. You just go in here and auto farm easy. I mean, you can't go wrong. The great thing about this is if you get super lucky, Bond here will proc a super success or an ultra success, getting you some very, very cool, you know, taking you from 30 foods you're going to cook. If you cook 10 at a time, you can possibly get 30. Then you could possibly get 40. Then you could possibly get 50 with an ultra success. So you could get super lucky. It's not really that bad. It's 100, it's 16K, 16,000. Points, and you get 100 points per piece of food. So if you think about it, all you need is 160 foods for SR characters. So 160 foods. If you get super lucky and you get 3 ultra procs and a regular proc, it's only going to take you 40 of each ingredient. Now an SSR character is going to take 200 of them, which is just a little bit more. Again, you can knock that out in 4 of them. If you get 4 ultra successes, boom, you're done. Don't sleep on those affinities. I've been going through and trying to fine tune my pieces of equipment I have on my characters. I'm slowly transitioning over to a few rare rings. Trying to get like pierce rate on it for her because I was running attack percentage before. And I'd like to do some re-rolling on this, but I don't have the stats for it right now. And I've also been trying to roll some decent belts that aren't so potato-ish. With certain characters, I have achieved that. We got a belt here I picked up for this guy. It rolled really, really good with the hit point percentage. So I'm going to continue to plug away at these pieces, trying to make sure I get pieces that drop that have this green bar somewhere over in this area. It's been quite a pain to pull off, but I've been doing some heavy belt farming, trying to achieve this for each character, and eventually I'll get there. As you can tell, look how many SSR defense belts I have, and none of them are really usable. I guess I do have a few usable ones, huh? But yeah, you know, it just takes a little bit of farming, a little bit of work to get going on here. There we go. I knew I had some good ones here. But yeah, this is ideally what you're looking to farm up. You're looking to farm up pieces like this. You're also looking to farm up pieces that look somewhat like this. You know, these are good pieces. Its base stat started all the way over here. You're not going to have to go in here when it comes to change stats. and click on the change stat here and use diamonds to reroll and hope you get lucky. I don't know about you, but I've done that with some common gear, and I've done like 20 rolls just to try to get a decent roll before. You could go in debt super quick, so I've been trying to farm up some pieces of gear to replace everything slowly but surely on each character. Right now, I think the next thing I'm going to work on is necklaces. Once I get the necklaces fleshed out, I'll probably go back through and replace things like bracers and stuff like this. Like this bracer right here probably should have never been rolled. This is a whole bunch of waste of resources I spent on it, but you know, it is what it is. It's already done. The damage is done. Eventually I'll get back around and replacing it. But right now, our gear on right side, I'm looking to upgrade and fine tune all my pieces. SSR on the left side, and this is going to be through my whole entire PvP team / farm team. Another project of mine was to get myself a good solid red demon team going on. I built Jericho, and she's okay for red demon. Basically, she's sit there and wait and wait and wait, and then you can finally ult, and then you can one-shot the boss. When you got yourself a freeze up, and it just didn't feel consistent, and I wasn't liking it as much, so I ended up switching over. I built up myself a red Lizzie Hawk. Again, I had reasonings for it too, because I also wanted that carrot bunny hat where I could get that crossover clothing to help these characters get better. So one thing cool about her, she has this passive increased basic attacks by 10% at the start of the next turn if the hero doesn't take damage, which on Red Demon, you should not be taking any damage whatsoever. So she should always be getting this 10% at the start of each turn. Some of the gear I'm running on Lizzie Hawk here, guys, is I'm running an attack and defense set. Nothing too insanely crazy. I've been stealing this one from Bond. She's going to eventually get her own set for she can do her own little sweet sexy damage, but yeah, she's been working pretty good for me. Absolutely do recommend her for Red Demon. Blue Slater was another option for me to do. And also another thing I decided to start working on recently is I got Kane set up here, guys. Kane is going to be doing a lot of the increased allies attack related stats by 10%. This means crit damage. This means attack percentage, piercing, all that good attack stats. He's going to increase them in death matches, trying to make myself hit a lot harder on Gray and Red Demon to make those fights go just a little bit faster, where I can do a little bit of a carry on them too if I need to. Can't stress this enough, guys. If you guys are playing this game and you guys are not taking advantage of farming things up when they are in farm mode, you absolutely should. You're going to get more bang for your buck. Your stamina is going to go a whole lot further. For right now, unfortunately, I'm not too happy about this one, but it's 50% farming right now on, you know, XP potions and books. I got plenty of them right now. Not super excited about it. I kind of wish it was half off on free stages right now, because I'd be totally taking advantage of that, fleshing out the rest of my gear. But that's what it's all about, guys. There's so many times I want to farm something because I almost have the resources for it, but I end up pulling myself back, and I'm like, wait one moment. We get 50% XP off of this. If I can stockpile this for right now, I'll be ahead of the game later on with that. And then boom, just farming this half off stuff. It's been working really well for me. I've been taking full advantage of it, and so should you guys. All right, so yeah, man, this is absolutely this is my farm team in action, guys. It's just fun, man. It's just fun. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's what I've been up to. This is the stuff I've been achieving. I also took wine health to level 70. You know, just fleshing out my whole team, guys. Trying to get them just a little bit better. I think my goal for this week is I'm going to finish out Green King. I think there's another unit I want to finish off. Red Lizzie Hawk, she's on my list. Get those guys up to 70, make them hit harder, and we'll see who the next banner is, because whoever the next banner is, if it's Galther, Red Galther, or another one of the good units, Escanor or something like that, I'm going to go 100% ham on them, most likely, and they're going to get my attention right from the get-go, because I like doing showcases of these units for you guys can check out and be like, hey, you know, this is a unit for me. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and what my progress was. And if you guys would like to see more progress reports on my account, just for you can see if what you're doing is the same I'm doing, or it giving you an idea of what to do. I don't know. Leave a comment below. What do you guys think? Is that something you guys would like to see? All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off of here. I'll catch you guys later, and you guys have yourselves a great day.